So we've got this zany load screen here. Miho appreciating the birds, and Bashtar coming in with the hand. There's Vuki Medlow turning Toki into Remake. And thus, Toki has begun. That looks like it's a little loud. I'll turn that down. Minus 12? How about minus 12? Let's try that. So, my joystick appears to be working. I wonder what's in the introduction. Oh, good. So they've actually got music for every level. That's a good sign. The arcade only had music for like 2 levels, 2.5 levels. And boss music, I think. That's cool. Well, I'll take a look at these. Oh! They've made a lovely comic book to set the story. Okay. I won't look at that now, but that's cool. New game, arcade game. I wonder what the difference between new game and arcade is. Oh well. Let's just dive right in here. Oh, I'm being laughed at. How's that for volume? That looks... that's pretty okay. Bashtar has seized Miho. The mighty Toki has also been dealt a wicked blow. Reduced to a lowly ape, Toki must embark on a perilous journey to free Miho and become a man again. Well, there it is. That's pretty close to the original text, as I recall. Okay, I can jump. Ooh. Hang on. My D-pad... Okay. I think that's okay. The D-pad's set up wrong, but I can... Oh no! That wasn't a good start. Ooh, I just had a power surge. Hope I'm still streaming. The light's still green. Alright, I'm invincible. I should just do invincible things right now. Got the football helmet. Alright, now we launch ourselves. Here, there's an egg. Shoot down these boxing glove thingies. And these steaming gargoyles. Oh, I missed one of them. Take out these pilots here. Down goes that machine. Breathing fire now. That's always cool. Oh, I have a time limit, I just noticed. Better watch out. So Toki is a game I had for the Atari ST when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. And I've played many ports of it over the years. The Amiga port is pretty much the same as the Atari ST version. They're both by the same people, but why I like that version is it has more music than the arcade version. They put music for every level. And what's the composer's name? Jean-Eric Loriot, I think is his name, who did the music for those versions, which I think is fantastic. That might be my favorite part of the game, actually. The music. These spiders are full of beans. It seems. There's the bunny ears. Now, oh, okay. I climb this, I was trying to figure out how I get up there, so I gotta watch out for these ghosts. So far things seem very, very, very close to the original. Like the arcade port and the Amiga port are basically arcade perfect, but with better music. Or I should say more music, because like the first stage music, the music that is in the arcade game is good music. Alright, here's the first boss. Well, that strategy didn't work. Thought I could ride out my invincibility for a little while there, but maybe not. I like how there's a big statue of him right here. So I think its name is Belaragog? I'm not sure. It's got a few new moves. I got him though. Wow, he's wearing like an ape skin on his back. That's obviously he's experienced with murdering my kind. So now what? Lake Neptune. Escape from the jaws of the Gate of Murnar. Toki sets out against the shark-infested waters of Lake Neptune. You wear the eyes of Rambacha. I love Rambacha. The character designs in this game are so wacky. I really love them. Take out that pesky cannon. So what would really make my day is if this game based the extra music on the Amiga or Atari ST version. But I'm expecting that they probably just made new music of their own for the extra levels, for the levels that didn't have unique music in the arcade. Ooh. I don't know, I've always liked this game. Like at first I played it with cheat codes on, you know, like it was like a pirated, cracked version for the Atari ST, so like when you boot it up, it would offer you cheat codes, invincibility, I think it was just invincibility, or infinite lives or whatever. So that's how I played it as a kid, but I kept going back to it, and it's just a really solid game, and a lot of the ports are quite good, except the Genesis port. Attempt no landings there. That's my advice, but alright, these fish are coming straight for me. Oh, there's the shield. Ah, there we go. Well, that's Neptune for you. Or whoever that is. I don't know if that character has a name. I kind of wish this had auto fire. I have to... This is very true to the arcade. Like, the arcade did not have auto fire, but I think the Atari ST port had, like, you just hold the button and you keep firing. I'm not really a fan of repetitive strain injuries, so I would have appreciated auto fire. Missing. Whoa, these bounce high. Better be careful. Oh no! Well. So I've made the bouncing eyeballs a little bit tougher. I like how he's got like an inflatable balloon. Oh, come on. He's got like a balloon nozzle on him. So this boss is an inflatable, or at least wearing an inflatable suit. Makes me wonder what's inside the suit then. Is he made of eyes? There we go. Oh, he deflates. Cool. Alright, on to stage 3. This stage will have my favorite boss in any video game ever. You'll see why. Mogulvar? Mogulvar? I don't know. Mogulvar? Who knows? Emboldened by his recent conquests, Toki goes into the burning heart of the caverns of fire in search of Miho. Here he will face a deadly test against Mogulvar, the beastly guardian of this underground inferno. This is the fire level. Oh, this is the charge blast. So if you wait a moment, you get a bigger shot. Oh, it's the Phoenix. It's gonna shoot, 3 flames at me. Hi there, National Fund Post Agency. What? Aw. My invincibility ran out at a very inopportune moment. Wish I could see this 8 with the spear. Alright. I should not have just killed them all at once, because your jump speed is very fixed, so if I hadn't been lucky enough to have enough time between those, it would have been pretty hard. Alright. Let's jump on your head. There we go. We're now invincible. I'm worried about when my helmet is going to wear off, because it seemed to wear off very suddenly before. Maybe I just wasn't watching, but... Where's the remake from? From France, I guess. Oh, I bought this on Steam. It came out today. But it was on Switch for a little while, a couple months before this. So it's been out for a little while, but it just came out on Steam today. And it was done by a company called Golgoth Studios. I'm not sure if they still exist or not. They haven't really updated their Twitter page or posted to their page in a long time. But then I think it was taken over by a company named Microids. And I'm not sure if that's the same studio with a different name or if that's somebody else, but they were working on it for... I think it took them like 5 years to get it finished. I remember hearing about it for a long time. I've been waiting for it for a while. So I'm glad it finally came out. Oh, I shouldn't have killed that one. No, I can't get that one up. Oh no! Whoa! How am I surviving this? I did not deserve to survive that. But maybe I'm just a Toki expert. Maybe. Maybe I'm just very, very lucky here. Okay, these eggs are a bit scarier than they're very big. They seem a little bit less fleshed out than some of the other art in the game, though. Very, very cartoon outline. Oh no! I think that's my first continue. Do I get to continue? 100% skill. Oh, here's Miho in the machine. Help me. I like that the machine floats now. Oh. It looks like you have 10. I have 8 credits left. I either have 9 or 10. I started with 9 credits. I assume each credit lets you do a continue. So I'm doing pretty well, I think, because this is the 3rd level in the game, and I think there's only 6 levels. I don't think they added anything like significantly new to the overall game, but I wouldn't mind being surprised. I'm just hoping for a good remake of the arcade original, and so far it seems to be that. Like, it's been very close, very faithful. There have been a few sort of tweaks to things. Like, obviously the rooms have to be a bit redesigned for widescreen. But for the most part, it has felt very much like the game I know and love. So... I don't know, I've never... I think I've probably done the equivalent of a 1-credit continue in some playthrough of Toki over the years, but it's not something I ever, like, set out to do. But I've played through it on like, many different ports. Come on, give me that helmet. I don't know how this football helmet got into the jungle here, but very useful. I would guess that I could 1cc Toki, but I'd actually guess that I have at some point, but it's been a little while since I played it, and I don't remember ever specifically trying to do it on just one credit. It's not that difficult a game, especially once you know where everything is in it. Like, there are a few things that are tricky to learn or will almost certainly kill you the first time, but overall it's a very fair game and pretty predictable, and everything moves pretty slow. Like, Toki is a very slow-moving character. There's lots of time to react to everything. Also, this version has difficulty modes, so I don't even know what that will do. Alright, let's go for it. No! Try and get the 1-up and end up losing a 1-up. Who's Patra? Oh right, this is where I did crazy stuff before. Seems like it's still crazy. Less crazy. Alright. Can I wake up that egg without going over there? I think that this was where my previous credit ended. What? What? That wasn't fair. I do not approve of that. The grab for these is weirdly specific. I'm not quite sure where I had to... Oh, that was a nice fire breath. I will need that because the boss is coming up. The greatest boss in video game history. Like, take note. Because Mogulvor is incredible. Oh, good. His layer's made out of intestines. There it is. There's the burp. Oh, it took me out. Respect that burp. Ah, man, that's really hard to avoid in this version. These letters are quite huge. Oh man, I'm on my last credit. There's the P. How do I survive this? I gotta do that whole level again. So Patra is the spinning flying eyeball swarm from Zelda 1. trying to remember what that looked like. I think I'm a lot less familiar with Zelda than, like, Zelda 1 than the average Nintendo fan. It is... I've actually never played all the way through Zelda. I've played through many Zelda games, but not the first one. I wish I could see that guy. Alright. Just taking it safe. The spiders being full of kidney beans is a little bit weird to me. Alright. So we'll just land on this here. Platforms are a little different. They have kind of a slightly accelerating and decelerating motion instead of just like linear back and forth. Doesn't seem too tough to judge though. So I would say like some of the AI for enemies seems a little bit tougher than it was originally, or just like their movement patterns. Alright, let's try and... keep this sensible. There we go. That is a very tense moment. But somehow I've managed to survive it almost every time. Okay, so these I don't have any faith in. And these dinosaur enemies are really big in this game. Okay. Ooh. Like I had to double back there to catch the swinging thing. Like that's something I've never remembered having any trouble with in any version of this game, but it's probably about 2 a.m. for me. I don't have a clock right now. But somehow I have trouble grabbing those vines in this version. As long as I'm careful, I think I should be okay with it. So my new strategy will be to run under the burp. There we go. Because I don't think I can shoot it down. Alright. What? Oh, you kicked me in the back. need a strategy for dealing with that. Okay, we got 2 more lives. Okay, looks like his fist is... There we go. I can just shoot him down. Seems like I'm just safe in the corner here. Oh, she shriveled into dust. Well, that's new. The original melted, and I thought it was such an amazing animation of this melting, weird brain boss that throws the letters burp at you. Well, on to stage 4, this should be, yes, the Ice Palace. From fire into ice, Toki's mission takes him into the forbidden reaches of the Ice Palace. After swimming through the underwater passageway, he must emerge to fight the frozen monster Zarzamoth. Well. Okay. I love the scarf on this enemy. And I love how it's bonking its head on the wall. What I'm immediately disappointed by is at the start of this level in the arcade, there was like a transition of a little green area between the fire and ice before you eventually get to the ice. There's just a... And there's just this little bit of unfrozen area. I don't know. It disappoints me because I always thought it was really nice. But maybe they didn't feel it fit the theme. I don't know. Because here you're trekking across this huge map instead of like... I don't know. I'm just disappointed because it's a touch I really liked. Okay, if I have the firepower, there's no reason to go for the big O. Yeah, this is better. Oh, they've got earmuffs. That's wonderful. So there are other little touches that I'm liking. Maybe that makes up for it. Penguin that turned into an ice cube, and then... Whoa! I didn't see those coming. Well, this level's probably going to be another credit. That's a bit of a hectic area. I like the way he's just literally spitting out a ball of fire. Oh, he chases you. That's new. That's like the Hammer Brother technique in Super Mario Brothers. If you wait long enough for them, they come after you. I really like this. They're bonking into the wall and just having the scarf. That's cute. Alright. Oh, that felt a little dodgy. I thought I had landed on it. Obviously the game disagrees. That was hectic. This one looks bad too. Oh, I can't shoot down that enemy ahead of time. There we go. I just... What? What? I had a helmet on. Didn't I? This guy takes a lot of hits. Oh, hi Carrie Madonna. Thank you for the raid. I'm playing the Toki remake for the first time. This is by far not my first time playing Toki, but it is my first time playing the remake, which just came out on Steam. And I thought I could quickly get through it before I go to bed, but I'm not so sure, because they're throwing me for a few new loops here. Stage 3 boss was pretty tough for me, but... Well, then I found an easy strategy for it. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of squid torpedoes. I really want auto fire. High ground balloon. Toki is a game... I don't know, I just really love it. I think it's very well put together and kind of unique. It has a very, like, interesting slow feel to it. Whoa! How am I supposed to avoid that? Okay, I've only got one more life. The Monkey Karnov. You know, it's not unlike Karnov, I would say. Okay, so... get through them, and then... okay. So that's a bit new. Whoa! Just hang back here. Oh! Oh, I'm not a fan of the Genesis version of Toki. That's like the one version of Toki that I don't like. But if you do like it, nothing against you. But I don't know. I've played like many different ports of this game, and that's the only one that really significantly changes stuff. Like it's very unlike the arcade game. Not in any way that I appreciate. Might be a better game for someone who's... What was that? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I think they did a really nice job with this remake. They've captured the zany art style of the original very well. So here I go to Bashtar's jungle. The dark jungle. Crashing of thunder leads Toki to the dense canopy of the dark jungle. Fighting his way through the tangled vines, Toki faces a deadly challenge from an old enemy, the pouncing Bashtar. Pouncing? If he wins. Miho won't be far away. So Bashtar was this like floating fist that grabbed Miho in the opening scene of this game. Ooh. bonus bonus turkey. I think that... What? That is quite a jump. So here's Miho. She's on a TV on a floating thing? Machine? I don't know. It's very accurate to the original arcade credit screen. Except it floats now. It's like a floating machine. Alright, so that's a... I believe the turkey with a bonus on it was actually in the original art. How do I make this jump? This is absurd. Wow. That... I'm not a fan of that. Ooh! Ooh! They changed the pattern of this too to make it more deadly. A lot of things are tweaked to be a bit harder to deal with, which is probably good, but it's slowing up my playthrough, I think. I was not expecting to use as many credits as I have already. Oh, okay, that's not a wall. Always a fan of giant stone heads. There's never enough of those around. Yeah, that looks like the same absurd jump. Oh no, the tree! Forgot about that tree. Okay. Let's just knock down your alien seed there. Ooh, I want that invincibility, but I'm gonna have to jump off this. This is tricky. Oh! I got killed by a spider bean. Oh, it takes so many hits. Ah, it's another credit. Yeah, MAME is a pretty awesome piece of software. Like, there's so much arcade history that is worth visiting. Oh, this is a terrible jump. A few years ago I found the NES port of this game, which I thought was actually a very good port. Like, it adapts it a lot to fit the limitations of the NES, so the sprites are smaller, but it really captures the feel and the design of the original arcade levels. Like, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel. And I recommend it. It's a good version of Toki. And I think and actually to me the arcade version isn't even the best. I was saying earlier on in the stream, but the one thing that I really don't like in the arcade is they didn't write music for most of the levels, so they just have the same music that plays through most of them. But the Atari ST and Amiga versions had extra soundtrack written for that by the people who ported it, and it's a fantastic soundtrack. It's like one of my favorite game soundtracks ever. So I highly recommend the Atari ST version, which is otherwise like an arcade perfect port pretty much. Maybe a few less colors because the Atari wasn't quite that powerful a graphical thing, but it's a really good port. Really faithful port. And so is the Amiga version. They're pretty much the same game. Oh! What is... Why won't you stop? Oh, and it's got like a licking attack. That's weird. Oh, this is... That's a really carefully tuned pattern to be tricky to deal with. What is that on the ground? That's gonna jump out. Ah, yeah. Oh, now there's spikes coming for me too. What is that fruit? Why is there a strawberry here? What? Okay, I'm getting close to Bashtar's temple here. Whoa! Oh wait, that insect was supposed to be... Oh! No, I still got it. So I got the rabbit ears jump honey pot, whatever that is. I've never known how to interpret that. Okay, there should be a one up here. No! And I died trying to get the one up. Karnov only needed one song. But yeah, I would say it shares a similar kind of slowness of play to Karnov, which is something I like about it. Oh. I'm gonna have to use another continue to get through this level, which will leave me with 3 for the last level, if I don't get like totally wrecked by Bashtar, which I might. I have an appetite for life. Oh, I guess I got enough 1-ups for an achievement. I can't recollect it, can I? This isn't like an infinite 1-up, no. Oh, look at that wobbly crab. Let's just wait for this thing to be coming down. Oh. They're rotating insects. Oh, come on. I think I can jump on them, but... Alright. An apple. I guess the fruit is just points. Okay. I don't think there's any chance that I'm gonna get Bashtar on my first life, so... We're just gonna see the boss, and hopefully I can learn something. This pattern of moving platforms is a lot different. Okay. There's the heart. Okay. So, normally you have to shoot at the feet to get them to stop walking towards you. Oh, I really want auto fire. I've said it before, but I don't know how to avoid that. Alright. I don't like that jump. Oh, I thought it would be down. Okay. Oh, I have to use them both. What? Oh, come on. No! This jump is terrible. Okay, so let's see if we can... Can I get this? Oh. I've wasted a whole credit experimenting with the first... Or missing this jump. Okay, jumping on that thing is maybe not a good idea. I like that it seems to be a plant creature, like it has grass on its back. I don't know if that's part of its disguise, like that's just how it hides, or if it's like a swamp thing kind of plant-animal hybrid. So, I don't think I can jump. I don't know how I could get this without triggering that ghost in the wrong place. Maybe I could bounce on the first one, shoot the ghost in midair, and then bounce on the second. I don't know. Just seems like an impossible task. Or just a highly improbable one. Okay, so here's the tree. Wait for the tree. Wait here. Seems like there is a lot of time in its attack that I could jump on it, but also really scary. Oh, and those pellets really have a lot of range, so I don't know. I'm not aggressive enough to experiment with it right now. There's one somehow hiding in the bridge. Alright. It's just always a bonus whenever you get the turkey. Somehow. Missed the power up there, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it came back. Oh, it's time. I don't know if I really need that. Okay, don't go right away, because those things will get me. This part of the level should be easy, in theory, except when I do that. Guess I should just jump on that moth. Alright, so it comes to about there. There we go. Come down to play. Okay. Been live for 1 hour. Oh no! This room looks curious to me for some reason. I don't know why. Something feels weird about it. Alright. Oh no. Timing of these is a bit weird. There we go. That's what I gotta do. I gotta watch that big hand a lot. Seems like it just waves up and down, so I can avoid it if I pay attention to it. I just really wasn't ready for it last time. Come on, feet, turn around. Okay. Into the heart. Oh, the feet are back. I got it! Alright. The heart of the matter. Alright, last stage, 2 credits left. Will it blend? The Golden Palace. Toki's final quest takes him to the palace of Miho's imprisonment. The Golden Palace. Skating across the bridges of this guarded domain, Toki must battle his greatest foe, Vuki Medlo. Everything hangs in the balance. So there's, of course, a minecart portion to this level that's alluded to there. Oh, do these These ape Templars rush you after you hit them a few times. Oh, I like these big snake crushing devices. That's a lot of ornamentation to put on a device for, you know, crushing people trying to get into your house. Got some glass windows, a nice factory in the background. Okay, just waiting for that fire blast. Okay. What? Wish I could see the enemies that are attacking me. What? So there's two of them. Okay. So I'll just do a little head bounce there. Oh, look at that. Those noxious fumes. Oh, you're back. I like how he makes all these silly puking noises while he's puking fireballs. Very good. Oh, it's minecart time! Oh no! Should be a second portion, yep. Alright, here's Wookie Medlow. Oh, it was him laughing this whole time, of course. Okay. We got, oh, wow, we have to do the whole minecart, or the second minecart again. Oh! Alright, well. I need something to shoot at. Oh, these are very vexingly placed. I guess they kind of seek towards you. Alright. Well, I've got one more credit. If I don't clear it on this one. Probably in good shape though. Try to play cautiously. The descending attack is really tricky. What? Oh. That was a forgiving hitbox, I think. It also was traveling through the wall, so maybe one unfair thing. Two wrongs make a right. I also like that tail. It's like a disconnected spine. That's amusing. Alright, minecart time. Nice. Helmet gets me a nice one up there. Like that. Alright. Should have grabbed that time. I don't know if I... Oh, come on! I knew he might be coming back, but... What? Oh. That was cruel. That was very cruel. Okay. Okay. Should have had 2 more lives here to try, but let's see if I can do it. I don't know, I'm just not very effective at avoiding those crescent attacks yet. They seem to be slightly controlled by where I'm standing. Alright. Is that 1 life left, or 0 lives? Or like my last life? I'm not sure. Definitely seems like the kind of thing where if you stand in a specific spot, the pattern will be really easy, but... Oh, no! Alright, well, last credit. I don't know if I'll do it or not. We shall see. Oh, I finally managed to land on it. Okay. As long as you hit them before they, or as they're attacking you, everything is okay. Alright. Last boss with 5 spare levels, or lives in the tank. Let's see if I can do it. So I don't know if it's a good strategy to hang back, or to keep moving. Oof. I like how his neck is still like vector balls. As they should be. Whoa, how do I... Oh, wow. Whew. That was a little bit tense. I think I almost got him. Alright. Getting used to that. Alright, I think I'm finally used to them. Almost. Yeah! Take that, heart of... Well, I'm not even causing that. Well, we got it. No feet, no sweets. That's a weird name for an achievement. So... Looks like the spell's wearing off here. Doing the anti-monkey dance. Miho and Toki together in the field. Oh, there's the Ring of Hearts. Wonderful. Oh man, this ending theme is so epic sounding on Atari ST. I highly recommend looking up the Atari ST Toki soundtrack if you've never heard it. Can I repeat my glory? Well, probably someday. My score, 46,950, medium. So, I think that's a good port of Toki. My only gripe is the lack of auto-fire, but honestly that is arcade faithful, but I just want it because my hands don't like repetitively tapping buttons. Oh wow, you can see like Miho in Bashtar's hand like way back in the distance there. I love that. That's cool. I just want to check the options here. Controls. So my auto control set the D-pad axis wrong, but I don't know. I'm sure that's easy to fix. But no auto fire. Like I just don't like how a lot of stuff I had to do in the game depended on like how fast I was tapping the button. I don't know. So, oh, you can listen to the arcade music if you want. They got some filters. And, okay, so there's two harder modes, and there's an easy mode. And I don't know what... Arcade versus speedrun, I wonder what that means. Well, this has been fun. Thanks for joining me on my first playthrough of the new Toki remake. I would recommend it. It's good, it's short, but it's a nice, solid arcade game. And it's pretty faithful, lives up to the originals, very fun and goofy art. This is good. I enjoyed it. Have a good night, everyone.